Hello and welcome to Fireside History. I'm Joe, your host. In the waning days of his life, Mursili came to depend more upon his sons to help him rule his vast empire. With that said, his was not exactly the least troubled last few years, as there was doubtlessly conflict within the house between his second wife, Dadu Hepa, and his sons by his first wife. And that said, the Hittite Empire would never again see someone as great and majestic as Mursili, who was probably the most humane of all the Hittite kings with his prayers and his many supplications to the gods. His was a ruthless spirit when it was needed to protect his people, but also a gentle and loving family man. One who dearly loved his sons, cared ever so deeply for his people, every one of them, as well as his wife. It has been said in recent times that only bad men can be good kings, which is blatantly false. As Mursili was a great man, a good one might even say, and a fantastic monarch, whereas his sons would prove bad men and ineffectual rulers, incompetent to the point of inconsequential. They would squander their father's great holdings and vast wealth on petty squabbles and incompetent campaigns, only to then end up botching things politically, and so that their enemies gained the advantage, and then they would all but pay homage for what they already held. Well, they'd pay homage to these enemies for what they actually currently held. For all intents and purposes, the Hittite Empire may as well have fallen when upon the death of Mursili, as the rot in the empire set in the day after he died. His successor was his son Muatali, who would begin the squandering of their father's hard work. What Mursili, Sharikushu, and Telepinu had worked so hard, and even Sharikushu and Telepinu's successors worked so hard to accomplish, was all for naught in the next few years. Mursili, though, died around 1295 BCE, that is to say, before the Common Era, or before Christ. And his is one of my favorite reigns, and I have always had a soft spot for him. He is my favorite king of the Bronze Age and of the Hittites. As well, him and maybe Hatshepsut are my favorite monarchs of that era. As Mursili is one of the most fascinating, as well as one of the most tragic and one of the most impressive. Now, from here on out, I will be chronicling the decline of the empire. Next episode, I will discuss the military incompetence of Muatali and Hattusili, and from there, the political incompetence of Hattusili and Mursili III, and from there, the disastrous reign of Hattusili III, and then the last few years of the empire. And then we'll probably have to discuss the Sea People and the overthrow of this impressive, if tragic, empire. So if you enjoyed this video, as well as any of my Mursili ones, like and comment on them, share and hit that subscribe button with the same force that, well, one could expect Tarhun, the Hittite god, to throw a lightning bolt with. And until next time, take care.